Party Time with Scott Topper is being brought to you by Scott Topper DJ Productions and Action Photo Booth. For over a decade, Scott Topper Productions has been providing professional music planning and coordination for weddings, parties, and special events. A creative DJ experience that's classy, upscale, and lots of fun. For more information, you can visit scotttopperproductions.com or call 805-965-7978.
Live from Studio A in California, it's party time!
Now is the time to party all night long. So girls, grab your boys. It's time to make a lot of noise. I wanna party all night long. Oh yeah, it's party time. All right, all night long. Oh yeah, it's party time.
And now please welcome your host of Party Time, the man with the party plan, Mr. Scott Topper!
Thank you, our live studio audience right here at Party Time. Thank you very much, everybody. Well, welcome to the show. We have an amazing lineup of great guests for you today. This is a show where we highlight people that make parties and events come alive. Now, my first guest is president of International Special Events in Ventura and Santa Barbara. She's also the owner of Felici Events. Please put your hands together and welcome Zoe Felici. Yeah.
Thank you, Scott Topper.
Hey, Zoe. Thanks for coming on the show.
It's my pleasure. I'm excited to be your very first
You're
guest.
the first guest. What do you think of this incredible set?
I think it's amazing.
Yeah, I want to thank Trevor from Bella Vista for being involved, being our sponsor for this incredible set.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about yourself. Where were you born?
I'm 100% Italian,
Okay.
and I was actually born in Mexico City.
Okay. And tell me, why did you get involved in the special event industry?
Well, I think it does have to do with the fact that I am 100% Italian, so I would say practically from the womb. As you know, people that enjoy food and company plan every meal and talk about the next meal they're going to have naturally would come to me to do event planning and be surrounded by food and people and lovely music. And then from there, I started playing waitress. People would play school or they would play house, and I played waitress. My mom bought me a diner's pad, and the carbon copies, everything about it I thought was so incredible.
Fantastic. So if you were on a desert, let's say, special event island, what are the three things as an event producer that you want to make sure that you'd have with you?
The three things I cannot live without for an event are safety pins,
Safety pins,
zip ties,
and
and duct tape. You can make anything happen with any one of those or a combination thereof.
I'm guessing it saved you on many events by having those three components.
Not just on events, let's put it that way.
And what's your favorite part about producing special events?
There's so many things I enjoy. We talked about the food, so I'm very excited about the next guest that's coming in.
Yeah.
But the things that I enjoy the most are definitely the people that we work with and the people that make the events, our clients, repeat clients. And of course, I have lots of brides and grooms who keep in touch with me, and I now know their babies and have been named after a few of them. And of course, something like your wedding would be very exciting, which I did.
Thank you. Yes, you did. It was phenomenal.
It's nice to have your spouse out here in the audience.
Yes, she is in the studio
wife.
audience. Yeah, so big round of applause for my wife in the studio audience with us today. Yes. All right. So back to you. What do you have in store for the rest of us for 2014? What exciting events do you see coming up?
2014 is very exciting. This morning, I actually put a display up at Montecito Bank and Trust, so I'm featured as the Small Business of the Month at Montecito Bank and Trust, and that for me is huge because I did partake in producing Mr. Tobe's 80th small birthday celebration for 600 people a few years back. I'm also doing some events for the Santa Barbara Trust of Historic Preservation. I really do enjoy doing local community-themed events and Southern California mitzvahs. I'm a kid at heart, so I have SouthernCaliforniaMitzvahs.com, and putting on kids' parties and bar and bat mitzvahs are a lot of fun for me.
Oh, yeah, especially the hora, the chair raise.
Yeah.
What's your favorite activity at a bar mitzvah? Mine's a Macarena.
Mine...
I'm just saying, not for now.
No, I don't get up on the dance floor. I like to get tatted up, let's say.
All right.
Yeah,
Very nice.
That's very popular these days.
And so you started off, how long have you been actually here in Santa Barbara?
I've been in Santa Barbara, it'll be 14 years this next month.
Okay.
I actually came up here, I was a consultant. My background is food and beverage, and I worked for luxury resorts growing up. And I got up here because of Bacara. I consulted for them and little did I know that it would take me to event planning, and I've been doing that since 2006.
What would be your ultimate, most incredible thing to plan or produce, special event-wise? If you had an unlimited budget, what would you tell a client?
Well, the Olympics are coming up, and I've always I'm international. I am a citizen of the world, so I've grown up everywhere. I love sports, and I would love to do an Olympic event somewhere around the globe.
So, and would you sponsor like an Olympic bobsled team or something like that?
I would sponsor any
Felici
kind of
events
Olympic
sponsored.
team.
All right, so if people want to hire you for their event, how can they find you?
They can find me at FeliciEvents.com, and they can also find me, like I said, at Montecito Bank and Trust. I have some information there. They can follow me on Twitter, Zoe Felici.
Zoe Felici. All right, well, thank you so much for joining us. And folks, let's get ready to party one more time with our good friend, Mitch Karno from Moneluv. Let's hear it for Mitch, everyone.
Hey, let's walk along the mile. Hey, let's climb up on the pile. I'll see the sunlight shine upon your face. Hey, let's climb up on this place again. Your eyes tell me I'm fine. Your smile warms me inside. Your touch sends me so high all the time. All the time.
All right, give it up for Mitch Karno, everybody, from the band Moneluv. Thank you so much, Mitch. All the time, huh?
It sure is.
All right. All right. Well, that is our theme, partying all the time. Thanks, Mitch. All right, now it's time for our next guest. She's a chef, if you haven't figured that out by the amazing food that's about to arrive. You can smell it here in the studio. She defines catering as always unique, creative, and never the same. Please welcome the owner of Village Modern Foods, Chef Kristine Castillo. Let's hear it for everyone. Thank you. Hi, Chef.
Hi, Scott.
Thanks for being with us today.
Oh, it's so great to be here.
Yeah.
Party time.
Party time. And what's a party without food?
It's not a party.
Right, that's what I'm talking about. Now, what is this dish right here in front of my nose?
Well, you know, food is meant to be fun in my world. And so this is our bacon blue cheese toast, and it has a little bit of rosemary honey drizzled over it. And it identifies itself with the rosemary. We're all eating healthier these days, so this is saffron quinoa, not couscous, quinoa.
Quinoa.
And
it's fun to say.
Yeah, it is
Quinoa.
fun. I like quinoa.
Yeah, I think it's French.
And it has our preserved lemons that we do ourselves. That's one of my staple shelf items, preserved lemons.
Okay.
They take about 4 months to do, so we got to plan accordingly.
Okay.
And then we put them in little cocktail tomatoes. And the wheatgrass is to signify the end of a drought and grass to grow.
Very hopeful, actually, here in Southern California.
Absolutely. I want to see more green.
Yeah.
And then over here we have our red onion marmalade rolls. And for the Chinese New Year, which is the horse, although I'm Norwegian, so it's my Norwegian horse.
Yes.
But nonetheless a horse. And they're just pull-apart rolls, and they are so great. They're like cinnamon rolls, only savory.
And you serve this during dinner? When?
Dinner, usually. You know, it's just something a little different than having, you know, artisan rolls on the table. It comes from our kitchen, comes from me, lots of love, my crew.
And it's an appetizer, or is it part of the main course?
You know what? It is to go along with the rest of the meal.
Okay, fantastic.
And then over here we have dessert with our coconut macaroon pyramids.
Very
drizzled,
Egyptian.
Yeah,
I like it
drizzled
a lot.
in chocolate.
Yeah.
And quite delicious too.
Fantastic. Now, how long have you been a chef?
Ever since I was about 15, 16, and our freezer was full of Cornish game hens and everything. I grew up in the Midwest, so we were always going to have a depression or something bad was always going to happen. So you had to have lots of food ready to go. And nothing ever happened with that food. And I was getting discouraged every time I'd open the freezer and it'd still sit there. So growing up in South Dakota, there not a lot of access to a lot of good cooking books and everything, but my mom did have Betty Crocker. And later she had Julia Child, and she helped me along, and I was just start grabbing stuff out of that freezer and using it up. And,
That's amazing.
And, yeah, it was really fun.
How many events ballpark do you do a year?
Well, you know, way back when we used to count them, and there's anywhere from 175 to 237, it seemed like. So somewhere around there.
That's amazing. Yeah. And you're married to Ray.
Ray is my partner in life and my partner at the business.
And how is that working with your partner?
Well, you know, it's like every, you know, partner. You have your good days and you have your bad days. But all in all, we've been partners for a pretty long time, and we're still in love. And I guess it's all worked out really well.
That's great. That's great. Now, you and I recently just worked on an event.
Oh, what a good time that was.
Yeah.
Oh, so much fun.
So we did the Studio 54 party with Armando Martinez over at the Granada Theater.
Yeah.
And actually, we have a little video from that.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
I haven't seen enough of that party.
Yeah.
I attended it that night. You know, I was in the kitchen, but I was able to
I saw you
dress
for
up
5 minutes in the beginning of the party, and then boom,
Yeah.
I was DJing, and you were in the theater, actually,
Yeah,
right?
I was kind of doing a little everything, checking on my crew, but I was actually a guest as well.
Okay,
it was fun.
Why don't we take a little break and take a look at this video?
Great.
And this video is Studio 54 at Granada Theater here in Santa Barbara. Well, that was a lot of fun. Great video. I saw you in there.
I feel like dancing right now. It was brings back a lot of memories.
Incredible. Yeah. So what are some of your other passions besides being an amazing chef and dancing at Studio 54?
Well, food is always been a really big passion of mine, but animals are the other passion. So I have a plethora of animals that I've gathered lately through my lifetime, and I'm wearing some very comfortable shoes of mine, which are my cowboy boots, and I am very passionate about horses and the wild Mustangs especially, and so we keep busy with that, the two between food and animals.
Awesome. And where do you see the culinary industry going, the food industry, in the next 5 to 10 years?
Well, how much time do we got again?
5 or 6 hours.
Oh, okay, great,
Yeah.
because where should we start? Actually, it's really exciting. Yeah. I think that people are realizing now that the reason why they don't feel so good is because of the food they eat. And we're finally kind of connecting the two together. So I think that, I don't know how many more allergies can be discovered because there's so many darn food allergies. I hope that we've kind of are at our peak with that. But I think it's just going to get more and more dynamic with food components and, just eating healthier, and the education is going to get out there. And food is crazy. I mean, you got the whole molecular gastronomy going on now, which I kind of practiced a little bit at the Studio 54 event, which was really fun. And so it's just it's a wide open world. It's going to be great. Of course, there are the little other parts of the food world, and the health codes have changed a little bit this year in California, where we wear gloves now, which is in catering it's pretty easy. We always have done that with our finished food, but the restaurateurs and the bartenders, boy, I'm kind of feeling for them because they're changing gloves a lot. I guess it needed to happen.
Sure. Sure. Well, if people want to hire you for their event, and when they do want to hire you, where would they go?
Well, we're just working on our new website. It's www.villagemodernfoods.com. It should be completed soon, but you can look at our old website. Okay. Also, we have a telephone number.
You do?
We do.
An actual phone?
I know,
that rings?
it's really old, but
that's crazy.
That's the old style. 805-965-5080. And of course, our email. info@villagemodernfoods.com.
All right.
Plural. Foods. Plural.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much,
Kristine,
it's
for
coming
been
on
such
the
a
show.
pleasure. Thank you so
much.
much.
Thanks for sharing all your amazing food.
Yeah.
And folks, here we go. It's time for party time. We're going to turn it over to Mitch Karno with Moneluv. Let's hear it for him, everyone.
I woke up to start my day, brushed my teeth in the usual way, looked in the shower, what did I find? He's in the bathtub, not a good sign, oh no. I gotta get out of here, oh no. Please make them disappear. Black and yellow bumblebees might be the death of me. Black and yellow bumblebees might be the death of me. You see me on TV, they sting eventually. Dele bumblebee.
My next guest has a passion for photography. She also owns a versatile studio event space called 240 Studio in Santa Barbara. Please welcome Michelle Lee. Let's hear it for Michelle, everyone. All right, Michelle, thanks for coming on the show.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me, Scott. It's
My
really
pleasure.
to be here.
It's our first show. What do you think of the set so far?
I think it's beautiful. It's a party time.
It's party time, all right. What types of events do you have at 240 Studio?
We run the gamut, big and small, from little intimate birthday parties to huge dance parties. Lots of fun.
Okay. What kind of parties do you personally like to go to?
The dance parties.
Really?
Yeah.
You are a dancer.
I'm a dancer.
Well, luckily, Monelov's here to play out the show later on. So.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I hear we'll be dancing.
We will be. So tell me, 240 Studio, how is it different from other spaces in Santa Barbara?
I think there's a lot of beautiful spaces in Santa Barbara. I've seen a lot of them. When I first walked into 240 Studio, I immediately fell in love. It's got high ceilings and hardwood floors, lots of natural light, beautiful windows, and it just reminds me of a New York style or San Francisco loft. It's got tons of parking, and I think you can appreciate being a DJ. Sure. The noise ordinance, we can party till the wee hours of the morning.
3, 4 in the morning.
5, 6.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you gone till 5, 6 in the morning?
No.
Oh, okay.
But we can.
It's coming up soon. What's the capacity as far as people inside your space?
I think we top out at about 200.
Okay.
And we've had everything from a 20, 30 person gathering to about 200 dancing until the wee hours.
Okay. And what's been your favorite party so far since you've opened?
Oh, that's a little tough. They've all been favorites. Okay. One of the most recent events, Sonos had a launch party.
Oh, okay.
And they themed the entire place in an Alice in Wonderland theme.
Ooh.
So that was really neat.
Nice.
I liked that a lot.
All right. Well, we're about to see a little video clip from 240 Studio. You want to tell us a little bit about it?
Sure. It's a quick montage of some of the events that happen there.
Okay.
So I think we start off in the daytime with some of those events, workshops, a few of my photography, shots, shoots, and then the dancing until the wee hours.
Fantastic. All right, Michelle, let's take a look at 240 Studio in Santa Barbara.
The world is spinning too fast. I'm bound at Nike shoes to keep myself tethered to the days I tried to lose. My mama said to slow down, you must make your own shoes. Stop dancing to the music, I'm good in a happy mood. Keep my groove on.
All right, and that was 240 Studio right here in Santa Barbara, California. We're talking with Michelle Lee. Michelle, that was awesome.
Thanks, it's fun.
Just a fantastic space.
It's gorgeous. I'm in love with it.
Well, what else are you passionate about?
I'm definitely passionate about the events that I get to host at the studio. And I also feel very fortunate that I've gotten to combine two of my favorite passions, my loves of animals and photography.
Any animals in particular, like zebras or leopards?
I have yet to photograph a zebra.
Really?
But it's never say never.
Okay,
Yeah.
Very good, very good. So if people want to have a party at 240 Studio, how would they contact you?
Thank you. It's www.240studio.com.
Okay.
They can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
And you don't have a phone number?
We actually do.
You do?
Yeah.
Another
Old
person
school.
with a phone number.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It's 805-845-8870.
All right. Now, I understand you're a dancer, so I need you to pass this down.
Can
It's
do
time
that.
to party, everyone, because the show is party time. So we're going to pass out our maracas. We've got the tambourine. We're going to turn things over to Mitch Karno. Take us out, Mitch.
Now is the time to party all night long. Girls, grab your boys. It's time to make a lot of noise. I wanna party all night long. Oh yeah, it's party time. All right, all night long. Oh yeah, it's party time.
Yeah, I want to thank all of our guests for coming on. Zoe Felici, Kristine, and Michelle, of course. Mitch Karno of Moneluv. My name is Scott Topper. Party time. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.
Party Time with Scott Topper would like to thank the following sponsors. Set design by Bella Vista Designs, Inc. Innovative lighting, decor, audio, and visual for private, social, and corporate functions. Hair and makeup by Mirabella Salon and Spa. Video by Riviera Productions. Music by Moneluv.